The whisper of rain and flame and light shift, the night shift begins. The soft patter which roams, dispersing to clear the earth as the night air greets him with a cool whisper rustling his plaid shirt. Stars sprawl across the sky, a silvery tapestry offering secret kinship. The distant hum of traffic underlies the cricket serenade, soothing, haunting. Jake inhales deeply, then releases a long sigh, as if shedding unseen burdens, a history of regrets and directionless roads. He collapses onto a weathered picnic bench, his eyes seeking solace lift to the heavens. Lord of mercy, what am I doing out here? He whispers, his voice quivering, his words fragile. Bowing his head, he cradles it in his hands, fingers intertwining like ancient roots grappling for sustenance. He prays, words fragmentally fail berets through the vast nave, where the grandeur of stone arches and intricate carvings that whisper stories of ages past and enduring faith never fail to fill me with awe. Yet tonight, in the solitude of this sacred space, I carry the ache of loneliness, a deep yearning to belong somewhere, to someone. As I work, the rhythmic swish of my mop becomes a metronome to my thoughts, and I find myself speaking aloud, my voice swallowed by the vastness, Lord of mercy. I say the words raw with honesty. I feel invisible, I long to be seen, to find my place. Do you hear me? The silence that follows is thick and heavy, a tangible presence punctuated only by the steady drip of water from my mop. But somewhere in the quiet I sense a soft echo, like the gentle touch of rain on dry earth, hearing without hearing, a nudge towards some deep unseen trust. The echo of longing, I linger in the side chapel, where votive candles flicker like tiny beacons of hope, casting dancing shadows upon the ancient stone. A deep yearning wells up inside me again, and I kneel, resting my hands on the worn wood of the pew. The cool air seems to embrace me, cradling my whispered plea within its vastness. I am tired, Lord, I confess, closing my eyes against the darkness stretching beyond. Tired of being alone in a crowd, of feeling like a ghost in a world that races by without pause. Shepherd of my soul, guide me to where I truly belong. As if in answer, the organ in the loft begins to play, a gentle awakening warming up for the quiet practice that will soon break the dawn. Each chord vibrates through the air, a celestial symphony of hope. And I listen, yearning deeply to hear God's voice woven into the music's tapestry. And there it is amidst the melody, a subtle line of guidance finds me, a serene sense of God whispering, seek the awe in everyday moments and find me there. A new light, with renewed purpose infusing my spirit. I rise, the familiar texture of the scarf around my neck grounding me in its warmth. It was a gift from Abuela, who always believed it brought warmth against the coldest shadows. A tangible reminder of the love that carries us when we feel most alone. Outside, the rain has softened into a gentle mist, a delicate veil that blurs the harsh edges of the world. I make my way to the front of the cathedral, where the great wooden doors stand tall, imposing yet ever welcoming in the soft light of dawn. I see a woman huddled against the cold, her clothes soaked through, her face a mask of weariness and resignation. I hesitate, an internal battle waging between reticence and compassion, then remember the call I felt only moments ago. The action God nudged me toward courage stirs within as the organ plays its final resonant notes, and I step forward, offering her the scarf as a simple yet profound act of belonging. Come inside, I tell her, my voice steady with newfound assurance. There's light and warmth here. Her eyes, weary yet hopeful, flicker to life as they meet mine. In that brief connection, a spark of gratitude ignites, kindling a silent exchange of understanding and mutual recognition. Together, we step into the quiet sanctuary of the cathedral, the sound of our footsteps melding with the quiet crescendo of hope that fills the air. The warmth of the cathedral envelops us as we settle into a pew near the altar, the sacred silence wrapping around us like a comforting blanket. The woman wrapped in my scarf closes her eyes, a hint of a smile touching her lips, as if the whisper of the divine gently touches her soul. Holy One, light of the world, grant me eyes to see your wonders, even in the mundane, and a heart open to your whispers of love. Guide my steps toward you each day. Amen. Whispers in the hallowed hall. Acti, echoes of silence. The cathedral loomed in the misty night, its spires piercing the drizzle. The ancient stones whispered secrets of the past. Inside, tranquility enveloped me, the scent of varnished wood and incense lingering like old prayers. This was my nightly realm, hushed service and unvoiced prayers. The rain's rhythm against stained glass mirrored the gentle water from my mop, creating a melody of solitude. As I moved through the vast emptiness, the cathedral felt like an ocean of stillness. My footsteps echoed like ripples. I paused by a pew, the cool wood beneath my fingers, gazing at the altar where candles flickered like steady beacons. My heart ached with an unseen burden, words seeking release. Lord of mercy, I whispered, the vastness swallowing my voice. I feel so alone, so lost, I don't know where I belong. Silence stretched, offering contemplation, as if the stones waited for me to listen, to hear the divine whisper. The organist began playing, the notes swelling into the space, their beauty haunting and hopeful. Each note painted a portrait of faith, echoing off the walls and illuminated saints. The melody wrapped around my heart, probing and questioning my weary soul. The music was both balm and mirror, reflecting my disquiet. Could I find my place here? Leaning the mop, I knelt on the cold marble, eyes closed, feeling anchored by the stone. Shepherd of my soul, I prayed, letting music and longing guide me. Lead me through this darkness, show me where I belong. The quiet after my prayer was filled not with emptiness, but with promise. The music whispered peace, as if carrying divine assurance into my uncertainty. A new beginning. By the time my duties were done, the rain was a soft mist. I lingered in the doorway, watching droplets dance in the lamplight, tiny prisms of fleeting beauty. Something within me had shifted, a lightness akin to the sky clearing after a storm. I understood the need to reach out. The organist's jubilant notes celebrated my quiet transformation. I stepped towards the loft, drawn by newfound courage. "Hi," I called softly, my voice steady, the cathedral's echoes carrying my greeting. "Thank you for the music. It helped me hear something I needed to." My words hung in the air, an offering of gratitude and connection. The organist turned a warm smile, eyes reflecting wisdom. "Sometimes," he replied gently, "it's about listening." His words resonated deeply, nudging me towards understanding and connection. In his response, I felt a spark of belonging, a thread weaving through my isolation. A simple act, yet profound, a divine nudge towards community and shared faith. The beginning of a journey graced by connection. Holy One, in the quiet of the night you spoke. Grant me ears to listen and a heart to learn. Lead me into your loving embrace, where I find my place in you. Amen. In the pre-dawn hush of Uma's bakery, the world seemed held in sacred stillness. Floor dusted, the wooden counters like fresh snow, mingling with the warm aroma of yeast, a testament to quiet labor. The oven's warmth bathed the room in golden light, flickering on the walls like angelic fingers. Outside, the night released its grip, dawn painting hope and promise on the windows. Uma, an immigrant from India, found solace in these hours, moving through her domain. Her hands worked the dough with practiced care. Each knit was paired with her whispered prayer. Shepherd of my soul, guide me through this day. As familiar as breathing, it filled her heart with peace, as if the holy presence resided around her, a comforting presence watching over her labor. Yet a shadow loomed across town, Miguel's new bakery, with its modern charm, threatened her small business. His bustling clientele and sophisticated offerings drew attention, a persistent cloud overshadowing her thoughts. nights, each morning she battled her fears, praying for strength to trust that God would provide. On a especially cold morning, the crisis struck. Uma was short on flour, a disaster during peak hours with a delayed delivery. Panic constricted her heart as customers' patience wore thin. She closed her eyes, whispering in distress, Lord of mercy, I can't do this alone, help me. In that moment, a profound understanding washed over her, a call to trust beyond her fears. The nudge was subtle, an inaudible whisper, calming her storm. I am here. The air shifted, filling with serenity, soothing her racing heart. She surrendered her worries to the divine, trusting a way would be made clear. With newfound resolve, Uma visited Miguel. The bakery's glow cast comforting shadows as she surrendered her pride, breathing a prayer, Shepherd, give me strength to seek peace. Miguel greeted her with curiosity, turning to concern as she explained, I'm running low on flour, could you spare some until my deliverer arrives? Her words a soft rush, unburdening her heart. His hesitation was brief, his face softened under spring's warmth, handing her a sack with a genuine smile. Take what you need, his voice sincere, grace transcending the transaction. Uma felt gratitude bloom like spring buds, breaking winter's hold. She recognized God's guidance, a reminder that love and community surpass rivalry. She thanked Miguel, words infused with humility and understanding. The bakery once more bustled with light, shelves a stacked, the air filled with laughter, a melody of connection. With each loaf, Uma offered silent thanks, realizing Cody met us in the storm. The warmth echoed in her heart, fears banished by faith. That evening, when labor softened into night, she visited Miguel again with a basket of her finest breads, a gesture of gratitude and goodwill. Together in his bakery's quiet, they shared stories transcending culture and competition. It was sacred fellowship, a testament to prayer and forgiveness. Laughter mingled with the aroma of bread, a symphony of grace drifting into the night. Holy Shepherd, whisper your peace into our troubled storms. Teach us to listen for your silent guidance. Let rivalry melt into the warmth of shared grace. May your love bind us in unity. Steps in the ashes, cacti, smoke and shadows. Dusk stretched over the city as James Hayes left the fire station. His smoke-stained jacket still warm from the blaze. He fought the air heavy with the acrid scent of charred wood, mingled with the cool twilight breeze. Shadows from the fire truck stretched like spectral fingers across the pavement. In his hand he held a child's drawing, a firefighter with a bright red helmet and a hopeful smile, given by a grateful mother after her child's rescue. For James it bore the weight of the lives he couldn't save. As city lights blinked to life, softening the night's edge, James found refuge on a bench, the cool slats pressing through his pants. He bowed his head, letting the urban murmur fade away. Lord of mercy, he whispered into the evening air, why them? Why not me? Help me understand. Team listening in silence, James lingered on the bench, the city's hum a distant echo. Each breath was an act of releasing the survivor's guilt, wrapped around his heart. Eyes closed, he yearned for a sign, a whisper, anything to untangle the despair lodged within. Yet amid the silence, only his breath and the gentle rustle of leaves answered him, urging him to listen deeper. In the fog of thoughts, a flicker emerged, a lantern amidst darkness, hinting at clarity. This image faint but persistent beckoned him towards grace. Opening his eyes, he gazed at the drawing, the child's colors defying the evening shadows. His heart softened, finding warmth in the innocent perspective, a reminder of connections transcending fear and sorrow. As night gave way to dawn's golden hues, James remained in prayer, surrendering his burdens to the one who bears them all. Shepherd of my soul, he prayed, I trust in your path, grant me courage to walk it. With the sun's first rays, peace enveloped him, a divine nudge toward new beginnings, rising from the bench. Shadows slipped away as he embraced his purpose anew. He knew his calling to reach out, to share in others' sorrows, to listen, truly listen, with an open heart, letting compassion flow like an unburdened river. The key in the light, approaching the building marked by fear, now touched by morning light. James paused, the child's drawing near his heart. It symbolized unlocking doors to connection and healing. This is forward, he realized, entering his steps became prayers of hope, each guided by unseen hands toward redemption. Moving through holes, he felt the divine presence, dispelling shadows with light, born of love and prayers from those believing in him. Holy One, be a light in darkness, to bring hope where there is despair. Let my steps honor your purpose. Amen.
Return to simple joys.
The fire was finally out, standing in the rain, surrounded by the smoldering remains of someone's home. The scent of burned wood mingled with the fresh aroma of rain-soaked earth. My jacket clung to my skin, a reminder of the day's battle with the flames. A child's drawing caught my eye amidst the ashes. A bright sun, a green hill, and a family holding hands, smiling. Its vibrant colors contrasted sharply with the gray desolation, a beacon of innocence. That night, sleep eluded me. Survivor guilt clawed at my spirit, and each time I closed my eyes, flames danced in the darkness. Why, Lord? I whispered into the shadows. Why them and not me? The rain tapped against my window, echoing my restless heart. The drawing's innocence stood defiantly against my turmoil, offering a glimmer of hope. What do you want from me, God? How can I find peace? Kneeling by my bedside, I prayed, Shepherd of my soul, guide me through this storm. My prayer mingled with the night sounds, a breeze rustling leaves, the old clock ticking. Child's joy flashed before me, each repetition bringing warmth, cutting through despair. It became my symbol, a beacon of hope amidst chaos. As I prayed, warmth wrapped around me like an embrace. Within my breath, a quiet assurance settled. God was with me, whispering through my distress. Return to the simple joys I sensed, a gentle guide leading me from despair. Rising from my knees, I felt renewed, a call to seek small wonders, to release burdens weighing me down. It was an invitation to trust in something greater, to rediscover life through simplicity and gratitude. God was guiding me back to a place where joy could be found in the smallest things. I awoke to a fresh morning, raindrops clung to the world, sparkling under the sun. The drawing now on my table was a reminder and guidepost, its colors vibrant, Today I chose to visit the family who lost their home. Perhaps they needed to see this simple joy that survived the blaze. Driving through rain, glistening streets, I prayed again. Holy One, grant me the courage to be your vessel of peace. This was more than words, it was a commitment, a turning point. Faith outweighed doubt, my heart open to divine whispers, leading me to action. Arriving, I offered the drawing, their eyes once clouded with grief lit up. A spark of joy amid sorrow, in their gratitude I found unexpected healing. The burdens lightened with that shared moment of connection and hope. A small miracle in tragedy. Finding joy in the everyday, days turned into weeks, each a step forward in healing. The drawing remained a constant companion, whispering to embrace life's innocent joys. I noticed small things, the way sunlight played on leaves, a warm cup of tea in dawn's chill, children laughing in the rain, echoing the drawing's message. Through prayer and surrender, I released guilt, letting it drift away like leaves in a stream. I invited God's grace to mend what was broken. Returning to simple joys brought healing, both for me and for those around me. A journey back to grace, a journey home. Gracious Lord, guide me to embrace your joy in each day. Help me release my burdens into your hands and walk in the light of your love. Renewed, amen. The night shift of grace. Act I. Hospital vigil. The hospital hallway stretches before me, a silent river of glossy linoleum, under the unyielding glare of fluorescent light that flicker in a mechanical rhythm. Each step I take reverberates softly, a lonely echo in the stillness of the night that clings to these walls. The air is thick with the sterile scent of antiseptic, overlaid by the lingering odor of stale cafeteria coffee, a juxtaposition of life's mundane comforts and the profound uncertainty lurking in these corridors. I tread this path for Elizabeth, my wife, who lies beyond the heavy, sterile blue door, grappling with an illness as sudden and fierce as a summer storm. I pause for a moment, glancing out at the sprawling tapestry of city lights, which twinkle like a distant echo of the stars. Desperation grips me
a need for divine intervention pressing on my soul. Leaning against the cool wall, I close my eyes and whisper into the void. Lord of mercy, hold her in your hands. Bring healing if it is your will. Grant me the courage to walk this path beside her. In the silence that follows, I feel an unexpected peace, a soft whisper deep within. Trust me. The promise is subtle yet profound, like a tender brush of wind through trees. It lifts my spirit enough for me to draw a deep breath, a reminder that I am not alone.
Witness in the quiet, the nurse appears, her presence nearly ethereal, gliding past with the grace of a soft-footed guardian angel, her face illuminated by the dim glow of the hallway lights, carries kindness and resolve, as if she's woven strength from the very fabric of the night. In her silent vigilance, she is a lighthouse in the storm of human frailty. Her serene demeanor whispering comfort amidst the chaos. I find a seat, the cool plastic grounding me in this surreal reality. As I settle in, I attempt to pray again, my mind wandering to the fissures in my own life, particularly with my brother Matthew. We drifted apart, the gap widened by words left unsaid, a silence heavier than any spoken dispute. Holy One, I murmur, my voice nearly lost in the aluminium of machines. Help me to love mercy, help me seek forgiveness as you forgive me. The words are heavy, as if laden with the weight of years, but they feel necessary, each syllable an effort to bridge the chasm between us. A feeling blooms within me, a conviction that the time for reconciliation is now. With trembling fingers, I pull out my phone, the device heavy with the charge of unfinished business. I dial the long, quiet number, heart pounding with anticipation. When my brother's voice crackles through, tings with surprise and warmth, I breathe deeply and say, Matthew, it's been too long. Let's meet and make peace. Simple words, yet they carry the profound weight of our shared history, a lifeline cast across the divide. The gentle light of dawn, the gentle light of dawn, as night softly sadies its domain to dawn. Gentle light seeps through the window, casting delicate shadows that dance quietly across the floor. My eyes heavy with fatigue, Draw comfort from the promise of a new day. Elizabeth rests nearby, her steady breathing a soothing cadence in the quiet room, a melody of hope amidst uncertainty. The nurse moves quietly still, her unwavering presence a silent testimony to the grace I seek. Within me, something fundamental has shifted. The prayers whispered in the night solitude have nudged open the door to my heart, allowing hope to trickle in like the slow golden light of dawn. It's a warmth that touches the deepest parts of my spirit, shadowed yet fearless. The path before me is uncertain, but my steps feel a little more. Red tide, dawn's quiet offering. The rain taps softly on rooftops as I slipped into the bakery at 4 a.m. Outside lay the stillness of a sleeping world, but within life blossomed as bread. Floor danced gently in the air, settling on surfaces, while the scent of yeast cradled me like a warm embrace in this hushed space. Shadows draped over corners, I approached the worn work table, its surface a testament to years of dreams and toil. As I kneaded dough, a rhythmic meditate of routine unfolded, ushering in prayer. Lord of mercy, I murmured, transform this bread into more than sustenance. Let it be your grace, feeding souls and eclipsing their shame. Peace swept over me, a divine whisper urging forgiveness, dissolving past rivalries into mercy's vast sea. Arrival's shadow, dusk's rain continued its serenade, casting shadows across cobbled streets. Watching from the window, I saw Mariano, my longtime rival, a living reminder of our tangled history. Resentment stirred within me, a persistent reminder of past wrongs. His presence was a call to reconciliation, unsettling the morning's peace. Unable to ignore the divine nudge, I whispered, Holy One, take this bitterness, help me see him with your eyes of mercy. My words lingered, surrender to the rain, inviting lightness to my weary soul. The prayer, raw and earnest, cracked my defenses, opening a door to change. Breaking bread at dusk, morning dawn bright, the rains end, leaving streets renewed. Entering the bakery, a boldness took root, setting aside a warm load As an offering of reconciliation, I felt the shepherd's encouragement. Mariano's bakery was just down the street. A brief walk and a prayer of courage away. With each step I pray, Lord, lead me on this path of peace. The gesture seemed small but profound. Entering a shop, Mariano looked up, surprised, crossing his face. Extending the bread, I bridged our rivalry with a heartfelt offering. For you, I said, made with hope for a new chapter. His smile lifted the shadows of discord, a silent pardon hinting at healing. Gift of new beginnings under street lamps glow. Mariano and I shared the bread, its crust cracking as we broke it together. The simple act reflected mercy, riding over shame. Each crumb consumed testified to dawn's whispered prayers and dusk's boldness. The air felt lighter, transformed by the power of forgiveness. An inner assurance settled over me, a divine echo marking God's presence. The Lord in His mercy had woven grace from discord, showing mercy, rewriting shame with love's eternal link. Our breaking of bread became a testament to those around us, a parable of redemption, whispering of God's relentless love. Lord of mercy, we thank you for lighting our paths with your grace. Write your love over our hearts that we may embody your mercy. Guide us to be vessels of your peace and forgiveness in every breaking of bread. Let your presence be felt anew. Amen. Amen. A city under rain. The city lay shrouded in a curtain of rain, the kind that descends in sheets, cleansing and relentless, as if the heavens themselves had decided to wash away the accumulated grime of human toil. Each droplet seemed to carry a fragment of whispered redemption. Standing at the bus stop, I watched the neon lights flicker above, casting fractured rainbows onto the wet pavement, a kaleidoscope of divine hues. Dawn began its gradual unveiling, a pale gold light pushing against the stubborn darkness of winter's embrace, painting the horizon with strokes of hope. The world smelled of wet concrete and chill air, a scent that was both invibrating and oppressive, each breath visible like a ghostly apparition. I huddled deeper into my coat, feeling the weight of my own troubles press against the damp morning. My thoughts spiraled in a tempest, a storm that paralleled the heavens above. Here, in this sacred solitude amidst the city's awakening, I whispered my first prayer, a crisis prayer, raw and earnest, as fragile as the first light of dawn. Lord of mercy, I muttered under my breath,
my voice almost lost amid the rhythmic patter of rain. I'm lost, the weight of my choices is too heavy. I don't know where to go from here. Please, guide me. I remembered the old psalms from my childhood, those melodies of comfort my grandmother used to sing beside the crackling hearth. Though I couldn't recall the exact words, their essence, the assurance of a shepherd tending his flock, echoed in my troubled heart, an ancient rhythm that promised peace. The cracked stairwell, the cracked stairwell of inn cutting through the watery veil, and I made my way to work, each step marked by the rhythmic slap of footsteps on puddles, resonating like a heartbeat. My thoughts were heavy, my spirit weary as I arrived at the cracked stairwell of the old building where I spent my days. I paused, fingers tracing the lines of wear and history etched into the stone, each crack a testament to time and endurance. There, in that dimly lit alcove that smelled faintly of dust and damp, I felt the need to pray once more, a turning prayer, a whisper of surrender mingled with hope, like a seed buried in winter, waiting for spring. Shepherd of my soul, I breathed, letting the sound of rain become the backdrop to my heart's plea, a divine symphony. I feel the burden of unforgiven wrongs. I am weary of the paths I tread that lead to nowhere. Help me find the courage to step into light, to seek forgiveness and offer it in return. The sense of divine presence was subtle, a gentle nudge rather than a shout, like the quiet assurance of a friend. It felt as though the veil between heaven and earth had grown thin. And in that moment I knew what I had to do. I climbed the stairs with newfound resolve, each step a movement toward reconciling the past, each echo a promise of change. Forgiveness in action. The office was just as I had left it the day before, cluttered and indifferent, a chaos that mirrored the turmoil in my heart. But my heart was different. I sought out John, my colleague with whom I had long shared only strained silences and unspoken grievances. He looked up, surprise flickering in his eyes as I approached, a silent query hanging between us. "John, can we talk?" I asked, feeling the warmth of spring's first buds blooming in my chest, a spirit of renewal and possibility. As we spoke, the words of apology and understanding came naturally, born on a breath of prayer, each sentence a bridge over the chasm of misunderstanding. He responded with grace, his eyes softening, and we both found ourselves laughing at the absurdity of our long-held resentment. It was as if a new dawn had broken, casting light into shadowed corners, dispelling the gloom with gentle illumination. Returning home that evening, the air was crisp and clear, the rain long forgotten, leaving behind a city rinsed clean. Under the city lights, I marveled at how different everything felt, how thin the veil could become when the heart is open to change. Every step, a sacrament of renewal. There was a sense of joy, of divine guidance that lingered like a gentle whisper, reassuring and steadfast, an unseen hand on my shoulder. I knew my path would be unveiled one step at a time, and I felt enveloped in a peace that only the Holy One could provide. The city, with its myriad lives and stories, seemed to pulse with a shared heartbeat, united in the silent music of redemption.
Lord of mercy, shepherd of my wandering heart, guide my steps through the rain and into your light. May I find
The day sting kinship. The distant hum of traffic underlays the cricket's serenade, soothly and tably, then releases a long sigh as if shedding unseen burdens, a history of regrets and directionless roads. He collapses onto a weathered picnic bench, his eyes seeking solace, lift to the heavens. Lord of mercy, what am I doing out here? He whispers, his voice quivering, his words fragile. Bowing his head, he cradles it in his hands, fingers intertwining like ancient roots grappling for sustenance. He prays, words fragmented.
A chill evening breeze swept through the quaint fishing village. Blending sea, scent and rain-soaked earth, the sky, swirling with ominous clouds, signaled a relentless storm. Fishermen in weathered oilskins hurriedly secured their boats, their shadows stretching across the wooden docks. From a distance, a lighthouse beam pierced the gloom, casting its vigilant eye over the churning waters. Inside the humble chapel, Mary, a steadfast pillar in the community, gathered candles near the altar. Her fingers worked under the soft flickering light as rain pattered against the windows. The scent of incense, a trace from earlier vespers, wrapped around her like a shroud. "Kyle, my son, where are you?" she whispered heavenward, seeking solace. "Lord of mercy, guide him home."
Plea, yet somber, was bathed in an ethereal glow from stained glass windows. Candle flames wavered their light, mingling with vibrant colors as the rain intensified. Mary knelt at the altar, tracing her rosary, each bead a touchstone of hope.
"Holy One, my heart is weary," she prayed aloud. "Bring him back to us, bring him back to you." Her words floated upward, mingling with the whispers of saints. A profound stillness descended upon the chapel. It felt as if the air paused to listen, the world outside muted. In that quiet pause, Mary sensed a distant promise, a gentle nudge of divine assurance that wrapped around her like a comforting embrace. The storm peaked as night enfolded the village. Streets, slick with rain, mirrored the tumultuous sky. The chapel's doors groaned open, admitting a figure damp and weary from a long journey, yet unmistakably him. Kyle, the prodigal son, stood still, remorse etched in his eyes. The weight of years hung heavily between them. Yet, a flicker of the boy she remembered, a spark of hope, was still alive. Without words, Mary approached him. Her arms encircled him, offering warmth and reconciliation together. They knelt beside the altar. Kyle's voice broke the silence, a whisper drenched in regret. "Shepherd of my soul, forgive me. I've been lost for so long."
In prayer, the storm inside Kyle quieted. He felt his burdens lift. The promise of new beginnings took root within him, nurtured by grace. Bread and storm abated, the village exhaled relief. The rain fell softly. In the glow of their kitchen, Mary laid out bread and salt, a humble feast of welcome.
They bowed their heads, hands joined in gratitude. Lord of life, thank you for guiding Kyle back to still waters. Mary prayed, her voice steady. Together they broke bread, savoring reconciliation. Laughter returned, warming the air like dawn pushing against night.
Closing prayer. Holy One, you are the calm in our storms.
You are the calm in our storms, the beacon in our night. Guide our hearts to rest in you and teach us to trust your voice. Amen.
The city of neon rain. The rain whispered over the sprawling city. Droplets descending from brooding clouds, rippling across the glistening pavement. Neon lights flickered with another whirling glow. Reflections merging with puddles like tiny lakes. The city was alive with color and motion, its inhabitants scurrying past with umbrellas raised against the drizzle. Daniel stood alone at the bus stop, the collar of his coat turned up against the evening's chill. His heart was heavy, thoughts running deeper than the shadows pooling around him. Every breath seemed to draw in the weariness of his journey. Shadows curling around him like distant memories he clung to yet sought to escape. As he gazed into the rain, a song his grandmother once whispered resurfaced in his mind. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. The beauty of the word served as a balm to his spirit, reminding him of the faith he once cherished. Breathing in their comforting cadence, Daniel closed his eyes, offering a heartfelt prayer from his troubled heart. The city's noise receded, leaving him in a cocoon of serenity as he whispered, Lord of mercy, I am lost in this world. Guide me back to where I belong. Help me find peace in this storm. As the prayer left his lips, warmth settled within him, an assurance that he was not alone amidst the chaos. The city seemed to pause, its hurried pace slowed by an unseen hand, granting him a moment of quiet reflection. The rain fell softer, each drop a gentle nod of heaven's listening ear. Dusk deepened into night, transforming the sky into a canvas of orange and indigo hues. Daniel stepped from the bus stop, his mind clearer, clarity peeking through like stars against the sky. The city's vibrancy became more pronounced, each building and street corner telling its own tale. He walked as the rain's cadence continued its soft patter, a symphony of nature's tears calling to his soul. Guided by an unseen hand, he arrived at a cracked stairwell, a sanctuary amidst the city's pulse pausing. He gazed into reflections cast by glowing windows above, each raindrop upon his skin a silent blessing. Kneeling on the damp steps, memories of wrongs unresolved mingled with the scent of rain. With reverence, he bowed his head and prayed, falling like the rain against concrete. I have hurt those I love and turned from your grace. I seek forgiveness. Holy One, teach me to forgive myself and others. Opening his heart, shadows danced as a breeze swept through the alley, carrying the scent of redemption. The air charged with peace, as if the heavens whispered solace. Daniel felt his guilt lift, replaced by a lightness and purpose, yet to be fully defined, but eagerly anticipated. A new beginning anticipated. Rising from the stairwell, Daniel's resolve was firm as the earth beneath him. The world pulsed with newfound vitality, each color more vibrant, each sound distinct, as if creation rejoiced with him. His heart unburdened, he retraced his steps, each stride a silent prayer of thanks, each breath a commitment to change. He stood before an apartment, its windows bathed in warm light, spilling gently onto the street. The light beckoned him, warming his weary soul. Taking a deep breath, he knocked the door open to a familiar face. Surprise mingling with hope in her eyes. A moment of silence allowed grace to settle between them. Anna, he began, voice steady. I'm here to make things right, to mend what has been broken. Her smile was tentative but real, like a sunrise breaking over the horizon. As they spoke, rain serenaded them, each drop a note in a divine harmony of renewal. The air felt charged with promise, each word a step toward healing. God of second chances, you have heard my cry and lifted me from despair. Teach me to walk in your light, to love as you have loved me. Guide my steps, Lord, in your mercy and grace. Amen.
beneath the stars. Act I, restless in the rain. In the deepest night, the sacred bridge between today and tomorrow, I park my rig on a desolate stretch of interstate midnight, drape the world in a veil, the drizzle outside whispering secrets to the windshield. The gentle patter was a murmuring symphony, trails weaving intricate patterns on the glass, dissolving swiftly. The rest stop was an island of profound silence, occasionally interrupted by the faint hum of a vending machine, its mechanical lullaby standing as a lone marker amidst wilderness. Above, through cloud gaps, faint stars glimmered, a tapestry of light in the night. A flickering lamppost stood at the lot's edge, its glow casting long shadows, a reminder of the miles behind and the daunting stretch ahead. The rain echoed my unease, a tune of longing and regret resonating deep within. Here under heaven's expanse, a heaviness pressed upon me, a whisper of failure, a reminder of the pain I caused, those I cherished. Lord of mercy, I murmured, the words trembling and desperate. The request was a lifeline in my solitude. I clutched the steering wheel, every muscle tense, my knuckles white. I've lost my way, I cannot forgive myself for leaving her. Show me the path back to a heart. With eyes closed, I surrendered to the silence, letting it cocoon me. Fragments of Psalm 23 wove through my mind, an assurance that in this valley of shadow, I was not forsaken. Each verse a gentle whisper, reminding me of the shepherd beside us through every storm. Echoes of the past. A vivid memory emerged. A sunlit day, my daughter's laughter, a melody filling our home with joy, painting our lives with the colors of happiness. But time and distance stretched out before us, creating a chasm of absence, a void filled with unspoken words and missed opportunities. The guilt gnawed incessantly, a shadow at the edge of my mind, feeding on the silence between us. The rain continued its gentle descent. Each drop a reminder of time's relentless passage. I retrieved a small, well-worn photograph from the glove compartment. Her youthful face smiled back, radiating innocence and the promise of brighter days. The lamplight flickered over it, deepening the ache in my heart. Shadows casting a glow on her features, a reminder of undiminished love and unbroken bonds. Great Shepherd, I whispered, my voice trembling in the wind. Give me the courage to seek forgiveness, to mend what's broken. Guide me to become the father she needs, for I am weary and need your light. In the wake of my prayer, a quiet peace settled, a subtle unlock of the chains imprisoning my heart. It was warmth as gentle as a whispered promise, a divine suggestion woven into my thoughts. Call her. The call of faith, the rain softened to a drizzle, clouds parting to reveal stars bright and hopeful against the night. They winked knowingly, as if assuring hope entwined with every light against the darkness. My fingers hesitated over my phone, suddenly heavy with redemption's weight. Each ring in the cab echoed, a steady heartbeat in the stillness, each a drumbeat of hope. Dad. Her voice, tentative yet warm, cut through the silence, a balm to my wounded spirit. There was a melody in her voice, the same laughter that filled our home, now edged with forgiveness as grace. It's me, sweetheart. I began, emotions tangling in my throat, my voice hoarse with unshut tears. I've missed so much, and I'm sorry. I'm ready to put things right, to be here, truly here for you. A
pause stretched across the miles, a breathless moment where time held its breath. The night holding its collective breath too. Then with grace filling every corner of my soul, she answered, I've missed you too, Dad. Let's start anew.
Outside, the rain ceased, leaving a world baptized anew. The air fresh with newness, stars above glittering with intensity, sharing our healing moment, whispering promises of rebirth. Oh yeah. You are the lamp unto my feet, guiding me through the night into the dawn. Thank you for the courage to seek forgiveness, and for the grace of second chances. May your light always illuminate our path. Amen.
The attic whisper. Lillian Saunders stood amid the shadows and dust of her attic, her fingers tracing a worn hymn book that once filled her home with faith and hope. The dim light of dusk cast elongated shadows on boxes marked with her late husband's precise penmanship, a reminder of his attentiveness. The air held the scent of aged paper mingled with forgotten memories, like a library of yesteryears. As she sat on an old trunk, a soft hymn melody arose, whispering memories of church pews and his voice beside her, deep and resonant, a gentle echo, lingering still. Nostalgia wrapped around her like a well-worn quilt, each thread a recollection of love, laughter, and shared faith. Her eyes welled with tears, reflecting the dim light. She felt a singular loneliness only the Lord could reach. She closed her eyes, bowing her head, murmuring, "Oh, shepherd of my soul, guide me through this wilderness of grief." Her heart softened as she whispered into the silence, a prayer on wings of yearning, fluttering gently against the rafters. The neighbor's knock was broken by rain drumming against the rooftop, a gentle lullaby harmonizing with her prayer. Then came a knock at the door below, a note on a long silent piano. Evelyn, her neighbor, stood on the porch silhouetted in the night, the glow from the windows haloing her presence. "I thought you might like some company," Evelyn offered, her voice mingling with the rain, like a forgotten melody beyond memory. Lillian hesitated, resistance at the threshold. She glanced at the attic, solitude pressing on her like heavy boxes yet to be sorted. The echo of her prayer lingered, guidance urging her to step beyond grief. Her feet felt laid and rooted, but she made her way downstairs, propelled by divine encouragement, promises whispered in quiet faith. In the living room, Evelyn's presence melted some of the ice encasing Lillian's heart. The room, once silent, now thrummed with companionship. The fireplace crackling harmoniously, flames cast flickering light across long-forgotten corners. Evelyn spoke of community gatherings at church, new beginnings, of open doors waiting to be walked through. Her words a beacon in the night. Yet fear clawed at Lillian, fear of stepping forward, walking the road prepared for her, buried beneath years of sorrow. Again Lillian prayed, head bowed, distress spilling out. "Lord, give me the courage to embrace the path you lay before me." Her voice was tremulous, a plea sent upward through the rain, each syllable a step towards surrender and trust. Her prayer mingled with the rain, rising like incense, a fragrant offering of her heart's longing. A turning point descended upon Lillian, like a hand on her shoulder, urging her forward with tenderness. She breathed deeply, feeling a release and newfound courage. The air was crisp with rain and renewal, promising the cleansing of old shadows and the start of something new. Earth and sky washed clean. Taking a deep breath, she looked to Evelyn, heart steady. "I
think I'd like to join you at the church gathering. She voiced solid resolve in her tone. It was a small step, yet monumental. The first steps on a journey paved with faith and community. A road almost forgotten under sorrow. A turning point, a gentle peace descended upon Lillian, like a hand on her shoulder, urging her forward with tenderness. She breathed deeply, feeling a release, a newfound courage. The air was crisp with rain and renewal, promising the cleansing of old shadows and the start of something new. First I washed clean, washed clean.
Night in the attic shadows. Acti, whisper of winter's breath. Sarah Simmons stood in the attic, breath misty in the cold air. The winter wind howled, rattling window panes of the old house. Dust motes danced in the small window's light, casting an ethereal glow over stacked boxes, silent reminders of the past. She opened one, brushing dust from her late husband's hymnals. The scent of old paper pulled at her heart. A floorboard creaked beneath her, a reminder of her cold loneliness since David's passing. The shadows pressed in, heavy as her grief. Lord of mercy, help me find the light in these shadows, she prayed softly. Her words lingered in the silence, carried on the wind like a plea to the divine eyes closed. She let quiet cradle her soul, waiting for God's comfort. She felt it, a whisper through a memory, a time when light filled her life. A hymn in the attic. As morning light crept in, Sarah noticed a lamp in a dusty box. Its tarnished surface called to her amid trinkets and letters. She wiped it clean, feeling warmth, a reminder of community she had avoided. Encouraged, she placed the lamp on a crate, fingers trembling as she searched for the switch. A click, and the light flickered, banishing shadows. A knock at the door startled her, heart quickening with curiosity. Coming, she called, newfound resolve in her voice, strengthened by attic light. Downstairs, her neighbor, Mrs. Rodriguez, stood rosy-cheeked in the cold. "I brought you Christmas tamales," she said, offering a basket warm with the aroma of spices, an offer of companionship. "Thank you," Sarah replied, moved by the gesture, though her heart remained guarded. She traced the lamp's polished surface, a symbol of her journey toward light. "Shepherd of my soul, guide me," she prayed quietly amid cinnamon and corn scents, realizing the divine prompt to step out of isolation into community brought her peace she hadn't felt in years. Stepping into light. Later, as the wind painted frost on attic windows, Sarah hummed a hymn tethered to church memories with David, her heart lighter. The lamp symbolized hope in darkness. She felt a divine nudge to name her shadows and share them rather than carry them alone. That evening, heart aflutter, she dialed Mrs. Rodriguez, her pulse quickened. "Would you like to come over for tea?" she asked, her words trembling but courageous. "I'd love that," came the warm reply, erasing Sarah's fears. As she hung up, isolation's weight lifted. The shepherd of her soul had shown her a path through darkness, illuminated by friendship. Reaching out, letting others in, kindled dormant hope. The attic felt lighter that night, shadows retreating with her choice. The winter wind whispered outside while her heart, once burdened with grief, now hummed with serene purpose. Holy One, light of my path, guide my steps through shadows. Grant me courage to embrace community. Let your light shine in my heart, now and always. It is a journey of the heart. Acti, the bus and the strangers. The desert stretches endlessly beyond the window, a vast ocean of golden sands shimmering under the relentless summer sun. Its mesmerizing beauty holds both promise and peril, and I find myself quietly captivated, the scenery a balm to my restless spirit. Our bus vibrates with the quiet hum of engines and the soft chatter of fellow travelers. It's an assorted crowd, each person carrying untold stories etched into the lines of weary faces. I press my forehead against the cool glass, seeking solace in its chill, which contrasts the warmth outside. Sitting across from me is an elderly woman, her silver hair pulled back into a neat bun, her eyes the color of stormy seas, fixed firmly beyond the horizon. The years have etched wisdom into the corners of her eyes, and the serenity knows no age. Suddenly, she turns towards me with a warmth that feels almost tangible tea. She offers her voice a melody over the bus's gentle rumble, holding out a battered thermos that has clearly seen many journeys. I accept, wrapping my hands around the cup as its warmth seeps into me. Its aroma, a comforting embrace, reminding me of home and hearth. Her name is Miriam, and as the bus wends its way through the endless desert expanse, our conversation unfolds like pages of a well-loved book. She shares her journey, a tale of loss and redemption, of finding peace in the most unexpected places. At one point, she quotes softly from Psalm 23, speaking of the shepherd that guides the soul through shadowed valleys to peaceful pastures. Her words are a balm, and like a melody half remembered, they echo in my heart. A moment of crisis. The bus rattles over a rough patch, jolting me from my reverie. My heart clenches as memories of the confession I need to make rush back to me. A heavy burden I've silently carried through this desert pilgrimage. Panic flares, and for a moment doubt clouds my mind like a sudden storm obscuring the sky. I close my eyes, drawing in a slow, steadying breath, and pray amidst the discord brewing within me. Lord of mercy, I whisper, my plea barely audible even to myself. Guide me through this chaos. I feel so lost, overwhelmed by fear. Be my strength in this hour of need. These words emerge from a place of deep distress, a pure cry for direction. Amidst a storm of uncertainty, as my heart gropes fumblingly for divine comfort, a sense of calm begins to settle over me. Like a gentle hand smoothing the waters of my troubled soul, Miriam, as if sensing the tempest inside me, lays her gentle hand on my arm, her
touch an anchor, stand firm, she says softly, her voice like a lighthouse steadying ships through storm-beaten seas. The turning point. As dusk descends, wrapping the desert in its cool embrace, we make a stop. I step off the bus, drawing a deep breath of the crisp evening air. A gentle breeze carries the sweet scent of sage, and above, the first stars twinkle in the vast canvas of the night sky. In the silence of the wilderness, I find a secluded spot and fall to my knees. The sand is cool beneath me, grounding me as I pray. Holy One, I breathe, my voice steady but soft. I lay this fear before you, grant me the courage to speak truth. To heal what is broken, I trust in your wisdom to guide my steps. In the stillness that follows, I feel a subtle shift. It's as if a gentle nudge, an unseen hand, or a whisper on the wind is urging me forward. Courage begins to swell within me, washing over the fear that has kept me bound. Rising with a renewed sense of purpose, I return to the bus, propelled by a newfound determination. I seek out the person I need to speak to. And as I confess, the words pour forth like long-awaited rains, quenching a parched land. It's not easy, but with every truth spoken, the burden on my
On a winter night, the city lay shrouded in an icy mist. The rain fell in a steady rhythm, echoing the hurried footsteps of those seeking warmth. Sarah entered the shelter, her cheeks flushed from the biting wind, shaking rain from her coat. Each droplet vanished into the warm embrace of the room, thick with the scent of simmering soup and damp woolen clothes. Volunteers moved with quiet efficiency, offering the homeless life's essentials: blankets, meals, and clothes, a temporary refuge from the harsh world outside. Sarah organized supplies, her eyes practiced at finding those in need. She noticed old Tom hunched by a radiator, his coat like wilted leaves, shadows under his eyes telling tales of struggle. "Where's your blanket, Tom?" she asked, her voice warm with concern. "Gone," he replied, voice strained like windows rattling in the wind. "Must have lost it." Sarah's heart clenched with empathy, knowing the blanket's value as a barrier against the cold gripping the city. She scanned the room for spares, but the shelves were bare, a stark reminder of the invisible battles many faced, feeling helpless. She found a quiet corner, knelt, and prayed. "Lord of mercy, guide me. I feel helpless. Show me how to help Tom." The rain's soft patter against the window accompanied Sarah's prayer, a steady rhythm marking time. Sitting silently, she felt something stirring within. A gentle nudge, as if the air whispered, "Be the warmth." It resonated in her soul, like distant angels' wings. Opening her eyes, she saw the world anew, the room alive with purpose, every detail imbued with divine significance. The cold became an invitation, a call to action. She glanced at her snug, fleece-lined boots, considering what it would be like to walk in Tom's worn shoes. The thought was jarring yet profound. Her gaze returned to Tom, his bare feet shivering on the concrete floor, each shiver a silent cry for mercy. "Lord, give me courage," she whispered, steadying herself as she untied her boots, feeling the act's sacredness akin to the widow's mite. Love without expectation. Sarah approached Tom, her worn soles nestled in her arms. "Here, Tom," she said, offering softly as she pressed them into his bewildered arms. "Take these, they'll keep you warm." Tom looked confused and disbelieving, his brow creasing like crumpled paper. "But what about you?" he stammered, his voice filled with concern. "I'll be fine," she assured him, the cold seeping through her socks to her feet, a reminder of her sacrifice. "I have more at home. You need these more." Tom took them, his hands trembling, gratitude and disbelief warring on his features. His eyes glistened with unshed tears, each a testament to the warmth kindling in his heart. "Thank you," he murmured, gently tracing the soft interior, as warmth kindled his spirit. Walking away, Sarah didn't feel the chill or the rain drumming on the shelter windows. Instead, warmth unfurled in her heart, breaking through the frost. Gratitude in the rain. The rain continued its gentle descent as Sarah stepped outside. Each droplet seemed to carry a message of grace, whispering renewal over the city. Her steps, now lighter in an extra pair of shoes from the donation box, were guided by hope, each one a silent hymn of love offered freely. In that moment, she understood prayer wasn't just words in solitude. It was action, a living testament to faith, love given without strings. Every step echoed this truth beating in her heart. Shepherd of my soul, in the stillness of rain, teach me to love without expectation, to act with open hands and an open heart. Guide my steps as your whispers show the way. Make me a vessel of your grace, unto others as unto you. Amen. Chapel stood solemn, a forgotten sentinel whispering the past. Shadows stretched across the stone floor, ancient testaments of faith, Michael. A seminarian caught between belief and skepticism, carried the weight of unresolved doubt as he pushed open the heavy door. Its creak
like a solemn welcome. The aroma of wax, incense, and old wood filled the air. Sunlight filtered through stained glass, casting hues in hues of orange and crimson. Michael's steps echoed with the whispered prayers of those before him, rising like invisible incantations. Approaching the altar, his mind was a sea of uncertainty. His mentor spoke of God's mercy, painting pictures of grace he found unreachable. Michael struggled with forgiveness of himself and others. Father Patrick sat nearby in serene silence, a steady anchor for Michael's troubled heart. Lord of mercy, Michael whispered, his voice a fragile thread over the flickering sanctuary lamp. Help me understand, teach me how to forgive. Night deepened and the world outside became a tapestry of stars. The chapel, now shrouded in quietude, seemed sanctified by the descending night. Father Patrick sat peacefully, hands resting in his lap, an image of communion with God. Michael yearned for guidance, yet knew Father Patrick believed in listening over words. The silence between them transformed into a holy presence, an unspoken prayer shared between souls. In the sacred quiet, Michael's thoughts turned inward, drawn to the chapel lamp, a gentle, unwavering flame. He realized forgiveness must ignite within him from such a flame, unyielding and constant. Lord, shepherd of my soul, he prayed again, deeper and quieter. Help me listen as Father Patrick listens. Help me find the light. In the silence, like a wind's whisper, understanding dawned. He wasn't abandoned to doubt, but accompanied by God, a silent companion in his quest for clarity. The dawn of understanding, dawn's first light seep into the chapel, illuminating the air with golden light. Returning to the pews, Michael felt an inner shift, subtle and profound, as if the world and his spirit awoke together. Born of prayer and reflection, his transformation aligned with the promise of a new day. Kneeling words rose from an unexpected place. Holy One, forgive me as I have been forgiven. His voice quiet with reverence, let me forgive us with grace as you have shown me. A warmth akin to the morning sun touched his spirit, a divine embrace of reassurance. The transformation incomplete, the illuminated path promised light and hope.
With resolve, Michael sought those he'd wronged, or judged conversations weren't easy, fraught with pain and misunderstanding, shadows of past actions casting long silhouettes. Yet each act of outreach, each apology and reconciliation thread into the tapestry of his restored faith. Silent prayers in the language of love. The chapel aglow with morning light, witness souls transformed by encounters with grace. Father Patrick in silent communion watched the seminarian find his way back to God, now aware of forgiveness power within his renewed spirit. O Lord of mercy, in the silence you speak, in the light you reveal. Let my heart be ever open to your guidance. Teach me to forgive as you have forgiven me.